top of the hour right here on Oasis 96.3. If you're just joining us, good morning to you. That's right. We have a special guest in the air chair with me on this Motivation Monday, people. Got to say good morning to Miss Danielle Crony from Bsure Insurance over at the WIB Bank. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, Elektra. I'm doing awesome.
All right. I'll invite you to come a little closer to the mic. Yes.
Good morning.
Yes. So everybody can hear you loud and clear. So today we're going to be talking about Bsure Insurances. And I know that you have a lot to share with us, Miss Crony. So go right ahead and tell us a little bit about Bsure in general.
Bsure is part of the Windward Island Bank. Mm-hmm. We specialize in 3 products for now: the homeowners, the vehicle, and the travel insurance. It's all private for now until we move forward. Mm-hmm. I don't know what specifically do you want to know about Bsure. It's all very digital.
Okay.
We try to do everything online, so you don't have to come into the office. So you send us an email or you go on our website, you request a quote. We get it automatically, and based on the information you provided, we send you an email with questions that need to be answered in order for us to proceed.
Now, of course, Bsure Insurances is it focusing on home insurance, medical insurance, vehicle insurance, car, boats, and stuff like that. Maybe give us a breakdown.
Okay, so we only have 3 products. Okay. We only sell homeowners insurance, vehicle, and then we have 3 different products. We have comprehensive insurance, we have limited comprehensive, and we have third-party plus. Okay. And then we have the travel insurance.
Oh, you have travel insurance as well.
For now, we only have these 3 products.
So just to recap, it's home insurance, it's travel insurance, and vehicle insurance.
Correct.
And people can take out our comprehensive insurance plan or what?
Yes. So for vehicle, we have comprehensive, fully comprehensive, we have limited comprehensive, and we have third-party plus.
So the fully comprehensive is like a full coverage.
Yes. Hurricane, fire, theft, you name it.
Okay.
Limited comprehensive is meaning that the same as comprehensive. Some components are in there. Let's say you get in an accident and the other person doesn't have insurance. You can claim under your policy. Depending on the value of your vehicle, there is a limit to the value that we pay back. So if it's a total loss, there might be a limit on it depending on the value of your vehicle.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me ask you something. You know, when you have a car and you purchase a car, okay, and you take a comprehensive, mostly it happens when you take a loan from the bank. Then for the entirety of the value of the vehicle,
yes,
you have to take a loan. I mean,
insurance.
Yes. But say now if you have a third party plan, do you have to, as a vehicle owner, every year appraise your car and then do it based on the value? Because that I'm not sure about.
Okay, now you're talking about 2 different things.
Yes.
If you have a loan, the bank wants you to have fully comprehensive insurance.
Until the loan is paid off.
Yes, correct.
Understood.
So then you talk about checking the value of your vehicle. All insurance companies are different.
Yes.
But be sure it works like this. If you have fully comprehensive, you can stay fully comprehensive for always.
Okay, understood.
We do not depreciate. The value remains the same. Yeah. And third party, it's just the value that's on the bill of sale that we use. However, of course, it's not really we look at the year of the vehicle.
Okay.
And the system calculates how much that is approximately the value of third party.
Okay.
And based on that value, you get a premium. But it is different. If you have a bank, everybody wants comprehensive because third party is we only insure the other party. So when you get in an accident, then then we only pay for the other party's damages if you're at fault.
Understood.
So you cannot claim under your vehicle policy if you have third party.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood. So, of course, you also carry the homeowner insurance.
Yes.
Let's get down to that. So, I want to buy a house. I take a mortgage by a WIB bank, and then what happens? I come to Bsure and
Yes.
say I need a insurance for
your
my
home.
house.
So we have only one homeowner's insurance, and it is fully comprehensive.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. You have to provide us with the required documents such as an updated appraisal, not older than 3 years. Of course, your KYC, know your customer. That's the same thing that you give to the bank.
Yes.
And of course, based on the appraisal, we will provide you with a quote. And if you agree, we will proceed with the insurance.
Okay, great. Now, when you do the home insurance, do you have to then upgrade your house? Because a lot of people say, we live in a hurricane-prone area. It's officially hurricane time. Do you need to do an annual appraisal so you know the value of your home? Or do you do an appraisal every 5 years? Because, say, for instance, my house looks brand new, just got the keys, and my house looks super great. But then we had a hurricane, and I didn't fix up everything, but I'm paying my premium. And I say, I can fix it up my own self. But then a bigger hurricane comes and destroys your whole house. How would you go about that as a homeowner?
Okay, so you asked me two questions.
Yes.
The first question is yes, if you upgrade your house, we suggest that you do an updated appraisal.
Okay.
And we suggest everybody to do an appraisal 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years, because of course the values of the material, it changes.
Of course.
And the other question is, if you had damages due to a hurricane, you paid your premium, but you did not fix your property. So in that case, most of the times people don't do that, unless it's small little damage to the property. So then you would not really feel that when there is another hurricane and hits, and then we will use the reconstruction value that you had on your last appraisal.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood. Now, of course, summertime has just passed, but sometimes people have to, do big traveling. Why is it important to take out a travel insurance, and how does that work exactly?
Okay, a travel insurance is very important because we have medical insurance on the island. But if you leave the island, your travel insurance is not covering your travels.
Okay.
Unless you have a private insurance that includes it. Everybody is different. But if you have the SZV insurance, it doesn't cover it. Other private insurance cover it, but it depends on the package that you have. So why is it important to have travel insurance? If you go abroad, let's say you're getting out of the plane and you break your leg, who's going to pay for that? So
Who's going to pay for that?
You need to be, cautious and make sure that you have coverage. Of course, we are trying always to be very careful when we're going on vacation or wherever we are, because nobody wants to end up in the hospital.
Nobody.
However, we need to just be prepared.
Right.
If anything happens, that we have coverage, because in other countries, medical insurance is pretty expensive. In others, not. But it's good to have coverage if you go abroad.
And how long from in advance should you take out your medical insurance? Say you're going away for a long weekend. Yes,
your travel insurance.
You travel, sorry.
Well, you can do it a day before.
The day before.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the calculation is based on
the number of days.
The number of days of the trip.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Got it. Understood. Well, of course, Daniela Crony is definitely located in Phillipsburg, the main branch.
And the main branch.
And if people want to get more information, they can visit your website or come make an appointment? How does that work?
Well, you can walk in.
Okay.
But our website has a lot. It's quite simple. You can also send us an email at service@bsurestmaarten.com. I also wanted to add that we have monthly payments regardless how low your premium is for third party.
Wait a minute. Because I know that some insurances, they do or quarterly or
Yes.
twice a year.
Yes.
But you have a monthly
We
package?
have
Tell us about
yes.
that. That is interesting.
So we have monthly payments. There's no additional cost.
Oh.
The only thing is that you need to have a checking account because we automatically deduct it. So when you start a policy, you automatically receive a policy document with an annual, with a year, a period of a year. However, you pay monthly.
Interesting.
There's no additional cost. Just make sure you have a checking account. And it is pretty simple. You go online.
No extra interest or nothing like that?
No.
So, say for instance, your premium for the vehicle insurance is, I'm just saying a number, $500.
Yes.
So then you just divide it over 12,
Yes.
and then you just take off the amount.
So we automatically take it off. So when you have a checking account, and that's why when you agree, that means we can automatically deduct it from your checking account.
Oh, wow. But I think that's an amazing
It is.
feature because, when people are living on a budget, then you can calculate that within your budget as well.
Exactly.
Amazing.
So that is one of the main benefits of Bsure. It's very simple. You get an annual policy, however you pay monthly, and there's no additional fees. Just make sure you have a checking account or current account, and that is also very simple. You go online, you apply, you provide the bank with the required information, and you will get a call within a week or two.
Because, we live in difficult times, after the pandemic, and things are so expensive and all that kinds of stuff. And if you can, incorporate it in your monthly budget, I think that would work out great. I've never heard of any insurance doing it monthly.
No,
Wow.
They're not. But it is amazing, and especially also for homeowners and people that buy a new car.
Yes.
It is really convenient to do it monthly. You will feel it less.
Yes, because sometimes my insurance coming up. You hear people say, my insurance coming up.
No.
Of course you can plan for it as well, but things happen during the months, during the year. So it's good if that would be like your steady expense.
Correct.
That you can incorporate it within your budget. Amazing feature.
Yes, indeed, it is.
All right. So, of course, people, you can check out Bsure. What's the website that they can go on for more information?
Bsure SXM, or you can email us at service@bsure.com.
All right. Well, folks, if you're thinking on perhaps purchasing a home, they cover that. They want you to be sure. If you're thinking about jet setting across the Caribbean, Europe, or America, they can cover you for that. And if you're thinking about, insuring your vehicle, they've got you covered for sure because you can pay monthly. So check out Bsure over at our friends at the Windward Islands Bank. Thank you so much, Danielle Crooney, for coming in. And she is the Senior Insurance Officer over at Bsure. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.